What's up, everyone? Brandon with Strict Vision Athletics here today with the official product review of the Stealth Fitness Core Trainer. I love this thing. I'm a big fan of anybody who takes fitness and fun, merges them together, and comes up with a creative product. And that, in a nutshell, is what the Core Board is. So the Core Fitness Trainer by Stealth Fitness is really designed around the concept of an app. So that is where I will say most of the infrastructure definitely went into the actual making of this. You really would not have the same effect of this without the app. Now you could hypothetically get into a plank here, move around left, right, do all the instability inside of your core, get it activated, just like you would without the mobile app. But the mobile app really does take this to the next level. And I really see this as an investment, especially in the youth. Getting a game on your phone that you can give to your kids and getting them active simultaneously is really not something that I think can be overstated. That's a really, really cool concept. And I think it's very, very marketable. So right off the bat, I'm going to say bravo to Stealth Fitness for coming out with something like this. So any of you guys who follow the page, you know that we go off of pricing, quality, usage, footprint, and customer service when it comes to our reviews. So let's just go one by one. So pricing, $100 is going to get you in the door for this bad boy. That's not half bad. Really and truly, we sat here before this review and we were trying to come up with some things that are less than $100 that are worth buying in the fitness equipment, and there really aren't that many. I mean, I think it's no secret that just about everything is higher priced today than it ever has been, but especially fitness equipment. It's not easy to find good stuff for under $100. So being that this is right at that mark, that's kind of impressive. I'm pretty happy with it. So for $100, I'm going to give it a 7.8. 7.8 for the Stealth Fitness Core Board. I think it's really, really good. Let's go right on. Let's go to quality, which would be the next category. Now, I'll say this, and I touched on this briefly at the beginning of this. The mobile app is really where most of the money and the investment for this company went. That's where your money is going, is for that game. This is a piece of plastic with two pieces of dense foam for your elbows. It's well made, it is. But there's nothing to this that's really all that complicated or really all that incredibly durable. I mean, this is plastic. It's strong and it's not going to break if all you do is a plank on it. But if you were to drop this, I could see you breaking this if you were to mistreat it in any small way. So really the money that you're spending and the quality of the product is reflected in the games. So the Core Fitness games that come with this, there are tons of different options that you guys get. My personal favorite is probably Color Chase. And the games are honestly not half bad. For being that this is a off-brand exercise equipment company, it's not, Nintendo, it's not a Mario Kart game or anything like that. It's enjoyable, and I really see that they could take this concept and keep going with it. They could come out with dozens and dozens of different games for all different kinds of movements. I really enjoy this concept. So for the quality, I'm going to give it a 7.5. That's accounting for the fact that this is plastic. It's not made from any kind of a durable, dense alloy material. It's made from something that could break, but also accounting for the fact that the mobile app is very well designed and it goes very well with the board. Let's go to usage. Now, usage, there's always sort of a give and a take when it comes to establishing this kind of a score. This product does a plank very, very well, and it makes core training very fun. That's not easy. People hate planks, people hate core, and a lot of people hate exercise in general. This solves all three of those problems. Now, here's the other side of that argument. It only does a plank. You can only do it in here for your core. This is not something that you're going to be used for your upper body, for a ton of different movement patterns. So the usage score has to reflect that. I'm going to give it a 6.5. It's kind of a in the middle of the road type of a score, and that's reflected of the opposing thoughts of everything that I just said. So 6.5 for the usage. Footprint, better than usage. I will say this. This is not the smallest piece of equipment I've ever found. It's not even just that it's not the smallest. It's got this base that's sort of difficult to establish where to put this. You could lean it up against a wall, but it tends to fall downward, and you can hang it up against a wall like I did on the wall control panel. But you've got this swivel system that has to be up, so it's going to stick off the wall a little bit. That being said, it's definitely not an imposing presence in your garage. You just have to find a spot for it. So I'm going to give it a 7.1. 7.1 for the footprint. That's for this bad boy. Customer service. Stealth Fitness has done a really, really good job with this. They do answer their social media when you ask questions. That's a big category. And really, I am finding more and more that specifically the customer service through social media reps is the biggest indicator of whether or not a company is on the ball with their customer service in general. It's getting more and more in that direction. It wasn't always that way. See, sometimes these companies would have, phone reps or a website or something else set up to where if you had a question, you had to fill out a form and you had to submit it and you had to this and that and that. And that's just obnoxious. It's old way of thinking about customer service, and it's outdated. Today, if I have a question, I go to the Stealth Fitness Instagram and I DM the user and I ask my question that way. If they don't get back to me in, let's say, 3 days, that's a company that's not good at customer service. That's the way that I've seen this industry go. Stealth Fitness, very good at that. If you guys do have questions, go on there. And if you want to see new creative movements or games or anything like that, they also do a really good job of posting on their social media as well. So yeah, let's conclude all this up. So the total for this, including the customer service score, which I'm going to give an 8.0. 8.0 for the customer service score. The total for the Stealth Fitness Core Trainer is a 7.38. That's a good score, 7.38. I like this product. Overall, I think it is worthwhile. It's a lot of fun, especially if you have kids and you're trying to make exercise entertaining. That's a large part of what we do here. We like to make it fun. We like to keep entertainment flowing through the process of training, and that's what you're going to get with Stealth Fitness. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have questions, just send us a comment or a question below, and we'll get back to you.